Hi guys, and welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, I'm Vandy, and if you're a returning subscriber, welcome back. So I told y'all in a previous video I was at the verge of giving up on wigs altogether, but I am not a quitter, and I did also say that next time I do this I am going to contact a professional, and that's exactly what I did. This is also definitely a lesson in setting intentions and how manifestation works so well. The minute I had put out in the universe that I needed somebody to help me with finding and laying a wig, literally the universe provided. And Miss Yazzy from Yazzy's Way Hair Studio reached out to me unsolicited and asked me if I wanted to come collab with her because she just opened up her new salon in Killeen. So congratulations, Yazzy, and thank you so much for reaching out. The timing was impeccable. So I'm gonna walk you guys through my experience with Yazzy from beginning to end, and then we're gonna recap with a couple of things I've learned about wigs, lace fronts, laying them, the whole 9 yards, the things that I've learned in the last month of wearing this unit. So if you want all of those juicy details, make sure you stay tuned. To recap, I went to Yazzy Way Hair Studio in Killeen, Texas. It's about an hour drive from Austin. Yazzy does a little bit of everything. She does wigs, she does natural hair, she does tape-ins, sew-ins, she even does makeup. So she could be a one-stop shop for a whole glam situation. So keep that in mind for prom season. At first, I wanted to just come already washed and blow dried and everything to speed up the appointment because I had a lot to do that day. However, she insisted including the entire service, which I completely appreciate because as a stylist, I understand what it means to work with a clean, solid foundation. So her service includes a wash, condition, blow dry, braid down. Because it was kind of last minute, I did end up purchasing one of her units that she had on hand. But if you want to bring your own unit, you can do so as well. I ended up getting a 20-inch body wave with a closure, not a lace front. This one is actually a closure. And because she already had it on hand, she already had it pre-plucked, the knots bleached, styled, and ready to go. She also added in some highlights, so yes, she does color. From beginning to end, from the time I got in the door to the time I left, the appointment only took 2 hours. And let me just say, sis slayed me to the gods. Like, there's been many a times I've been struggling trying to get a unit to look natural on me, but let me tell you, sis has this down to a science. She even has a full-blown product line, from lace glue to foam to wax sticks. You name it, she got it. So overall experience was a 10 out of 10. Even though I had to drive a little ways, it is totally worth it. But I know even I have clients who drive up to 3-4 hours just to get their hair braided by me. So when you're good, you're good. And I'm also one of those clients, when I find a good thing, I am loyal to almost a fault, and I won't go anywhere else. So Yazzy girl, you got a client for life, and I'm going to keep recommending you to everybody I know because I have not committed to doing this. This is not my ministry. This is definitely yours, sis. So thank you so much. And if you are in the Central Texas area, in the Killeen area, Austin, anywhere close by, and you're interested in Yazzy's services, I will leave all of her information below. So yes, it has been about a month since I got my unit installed, and I have learned a lot of things, so let's get into that part. So something that I kind of already knew before jumping into this, but I learned through more experience in the actual experience of wearing a unit like this, is that human hair is a lot of work, especially if you're trying to maintain a style. So if you guys have been following me for a long time, you guys know that I lean more to synthetic units because they hold their shape in the form without having to do any work. You just brush it out, curls are still there, and you go. One thing that I learned is that it is beneficial to get a unit that already has a natural curl pattern, like a body wave like the one that I have on, So for example, today I had an event to go to, and of course it is raining cats and dogs. It is cold. It's like 35 degrees. Pray for us over here in Texas. Instead of curling the entire unit, I only curled the front, and I still had a lot of loose curls here in the back, so it still has a lot of shape and body that I don't have to worry about. And I actually walked around in the rain for a hot minute and my curls still stayed. It is beneficial to get something that already has some kind of curl pattern built into it, like a deep wave, body wave, or if you're doing like a curly unit, there's a lot less work and effort to actually prepare it before you have to put it on and go. Okay, so another thing that I learned is that if you don't know what you're doing, just pay somebody to do it or take a class, because we see so many people on social media slaying these units to the gods. But there's a reason that they are professionals who are doing this work. Now, if you do your own units, kudos to you, because that means you actually worked on this, you studied it, you researched it, you know what works for you, you know what products to use. But there have been many a nights where I have bought units and I put it on thinking that, oh, it's just, the lace is just going to melt, it's already pre-plucked, you know, I don't have to do anything, and it does not look anything like I want it to. And then I end up spending hours trying to figure out how to get my part to look natural, how to get these baby hairs to lay right, and then I just get frustrated because, or the vision that I saw in my mind does not come out the way I planned. When I tell you, Yazzy was in and out, she had it, all of her stuff down to a science. She got, it's just not my ministry. It's just not. The amount of hours I spent on the last unit, and I didn't even wear it. The tears I cried trying to get that unit on before my flight. I ended up not even wearing it for the wedding because I was so frustrated with it. The amount of hours I spent on that, I could have did a whole head of box braids on myself. Quality is going to cost you some coins, sis. It's gonna cost you. To get a quality unit with hair that doesn't shed, that doesn't smell, to get a quality cut, you're gonna have to spend a little coins. It's well worth the investment because I can already foresee that I'm gonna be wearing this unit for a very long time, especially because I know how to take care of it. I ended up doing a closure instead of a full lace front, but because of the way she was able to lay the baby hairs, cut everything, pluck the unit, you can't even tell that it's, you know what I'm saying, like, can't even tell. So in my opinion, well worth the investment. Don't skimp on it. There was one wig I bought from a very well-known company, not gonna name names. I had the wig cut and styled and colored by a professional. Come to find out, the hair was not virgin because they could not get the color to lift in it. And then when we went to cut the unit, we were able to cut it, but it was not able to keep its shape. It was supposed to be a body wave. I don't know what went wrong. That kind of just turned me off from the whole experience altogether, until I was able to find somebody who already has their wig sourced, knows how to custom color and cut them and all of that good stuff. So there are some bad ones out there, let's just say that. So next thing that I learned is that gluing a wig down, as far as like the permanent ball cap glue method situation, that's just not for me. It is just not for me at all. So when I got the unit installed, I got it installed like 2 or 3 days before our trip to Vegas, and my intent was to like tough it out, and I even asked her to sew it down in the back so that I wouldn't be tempted to take it off. But that lasted all of maybe 24 hours. By the time I got off the flight and into the hotel, I was pulling the thread out because I just could not stand the feeling of it on my neck for some reason. It's just really weird, I know. And then when I was trying to sleep, I just felt like I had a helmet on my head. So I don't know how some of you girls do it, but I just can't do it. And then I was messing with the back of it so much, I ended up snapping the elastic band that she had sewed in the back. And so I ended up having to sew that back together because I was like picking at it so much. So I was able to like pull it out and wear it comfortably to sleep in my bonnet without removing the front throughout my trip. But the minute I got back from my trip, I immediately took it off. Like I just could not sleep comfortably with it. I learned that I am definitely a glueless girl. I have actually been wearing this unit glueless for the last month. I took it off, put it on my wig head, and then I used my edge brush and a cleansing shampoo to brush the glue off of the lace in the front. I just removed the ball cap that she had sewed down in the front. And so I've just been wearing my struggle braids all month. And basically, I've been kind of just wearing this for nights out, special occasions type of thing. So sis has just been sitting on the mannequin head. And then during the week for work, I've been putting on my old faithful half wig with the spring twist that I made in this video right here. When I tell you, I still get compliments on that bad boy. I get compliments on it all the time. And now I've already serviced 2 clients who have gotten custom units made, and I am considering putting it on the website. So if you think I should, leave a comment below and I will consider making that a service available. As far as the glueless part goes, I wear it sometimes completely glueless, and then I just kind of lay the baby hairs down with my Braided Beauty Collection edge layer. If I know I'm gonna wear it a while and I don't want it to move at all, I will go in with the lace melting spray, either Gots to Be or the Eben one. Just spray a little bit right where the lace is, tie it down for about 10 minutes, and then it's not going anywhere. To remove it in the evening, I'll just spritz it with a little bit of water to loosen it up. I'll put it on my mannequin head and I will clean off the edges with my edge brush and a little bit of shampoo, and it's ready to go for the next wear. So my intention going forward is to go back, get custom units made that I can wear glueless, because I love it. I love it so much, but I cannot glue it down. Not happening. Last but not least, the biggest lesson that I have learned is that this is literally the ultimate protective style. When I tell you I'm about to be in struggle braids for the next 12 months, she about to be braided down for the next 12 months. Y'all not gonna see nothing. I'm still doing the growth journey, so every couple of months I'll blow it out, flat iron it, trim it, see how far we got on the growth journey. But when I tell you, it's either this or crochets. That's all you're gonna see. Yeah, so overall, this has been a wonderful experience. I am extremely impressed with the level of talent these girls have, especially for them to being self-taught, learning how to use these products and these tools and these resources to have us out here looking snatched. Like I said, not my ministry, so if you're a client of mine and you looking for this type of look, I'm not your girl, but I know where to send you. All the information is in the description box below. And now that I know what works best for me, this does not seem as hard as I think I was making it out to be. Maybe all of those units that I bought but never wore because I was already done with it, maybe I will pull them out of retirement and see if I can make them work. So that completes today's video. I am so grateful you guys stopped by today. If you are a newbie to the channel, make sure you consider subscribing for more content just like this. Don't forget to like this and share this because it helps the channel out so much. As always, thank you so much for stopping by. I will catch you in the next video.